Advice number one to be a proper explorer
is to get up in the morning.
Get up in the morning and take difficult decisions. And they're survival decisions, really. They're about our survival.
If you're an artist or if you're an explorer, if you're an author, whatever you do in life, I think you should make life more difficult than necessary. When you wake up in the morning, you have to make different choices. And quite often you go for the easiest choice throughout the day. The problem with that is that makes you into an unfree human being because it's predestined what you're going to do. And you're not only getting less free, but you're also turning into a very dull person. So that's why I think, throughout the day and throughout your life, you have to go for the most difficult options.
Yeah, you become predictable.
Exactly.
You left out sense of responsibility because as the world is in this urgency and we all want to be agents of change, we both do it in our different ways, and everybody here at the LUMA Foundation is an agent of change in their own way.
Responsibility is important, gratefulness is very important, generosity is super important.
Yeah.
So, it's many things that comes into the equation. But, it's about reaching beyond yourself and kind of, go outside your own comfort zone. And it's not only about discovering the world, but it's equally as much discovering yourself. Somehow we have to come back to nature.
But that is a question of empathy, right?
Being connected to nature is the most important, and I think one of the major problems, or one of the sources of the problems we have in society today, is that we have left nature. Antarctica is a quiet place on Earth. It's a continent with hardly any noise. But the challenge is when you're in Antarctica and it's absolutely quiet around you, is that you will still be thinking. And thinking is a kind of noise, because when you think about the future, or you think about the past, and then it's still, noise in your head. So the thing is not to think too much, but try to experience it more, be present in the moment. And that's when you have silence coming to you. And then also when slowly, as hours and days and maybe weeks pass by, you feel that your body doesn't stop by your fingertips, but it's kind of extended into nature.
Yeah.
And you become a part of the whole thing, and you can communicate with the eyes and the horizon, send some ideas out and get all the thoughts back again. And that's the most beautiful situation to be in.
But that same feeling happened to me once when I had an ayahuasca experience. This idea that your body extended and actually just grew and in absolute union with nature.
And to me, when I go into the art world, I have the same attitude as when I walk to the South Pole or when I climb Mount Everest. It's very much about being a part of something. It's about exploring the world. It's about exploring your own mind and trying to understand. And also, I really hope, at the, gradually and at the end of the day, the world will become, this much better. Because, everybody can change the world.
How? Everybody can.
Everybody can change the world, and even a mouse can eat an elephant, but it has to take really small portions.
Would you actually, for instance, consider taking an artist with you on an expedition to the South Pole if you found one that was physically fit enough to do that?
Someone I could slaughter halfway and start to eat?
And start eating him.